Hi, everybody, and welcome to the October edition of the She Works for Him vlog. And if you have been watching the last couple months, we've been doing these video vlogs, and I shared in one of the previous recordings about my zinnias from my garden, and I have a new bouquet right here. They are still going strong. So even though we are in fall, I'm so grateful for the beautiful flowers that just keep on sharing with me so I can share with others. So, just a reminder that our generosity can give us so much more than we can ever give if we allow God to use it. So, this last month or so in our Sunday school class, we have been going through the book of Numbers. And it is not high on everybody's favorite book list, I'm guessing for different reasons. It can be a little hard to read. There's a lot of details. In some ways, it's almost like an owner's manual or a user's manual. Explains a lot of things, but I've been reading it with new eyes, and I wanted to share that with you today because what it has said to me as I've been reading is, my goodness, the amount of people that God asked and required to work together on tasks is monumental. So in Numbers 3, it talks about the role of the Levites and all of the things that they are going to do and how they're divided up and how many of them that there are. And in that chapter, I was just amazed at the number of people that ultimately God is saying, you have been set apart to work as Levitical priests. You have certain requirements that I am only allowing you to do. And without getting into all those, I would encourage you to go read it for yourself in a version that's very simple to understand. I've been reading it in the NLT, but basically what I've taken away from that is like thousands and thousands of people were instructed by our Heavenly Father, this is your job, and you're going to work together to do this. Those in the West are going to do this, those in the East are going to do this, in the North and the South. It's amazing. And sometimes we may work with 5 or 6 different people on any given day and feel like it's a lot to juggle, or what tasks are they getting done and what tasks am I getting done, and is my work overlapping with theirs, or I'm waiting on them in order for me to do my job. And I just can't even imagine what it was like in a time when there was no cell phones. Communication had to be done by mouth. I can't imagine they were sending notes back and forth on the camp where they were. But somehow communicating with each other, letting each other know what was happening, when it was happening, who had that responsibility. It's just kind of a big deal when you think about it, how God allowed them to all do the work of the Lord together. And that was just the Levites. Everybody else had their own responsibilities, their own places to camp, their own families to take care of and feed and keep healthy and all of those things. And so it just really impressed on me that no matter how many people we work with on any given day, they are a gift that God has ordained for me to run into those people, for them to call me or for me to call them, get an email from them, something comes to mind that makes me want to reach out to somebody, that all of that is on purpose for a purpose, and that I need to remember to allow God to use me in those situations, to encourage and to challenge and to just do my work and to do it well. And sometimes that can just be a struggle based on whatever we're going through, or how we wake up that morning, or how tired we are, or how energized we are. So a couple things take away. One is getting in the Word. There's so much that we can learn in relationship to our jobs and the work that God has called us to do. Just looking at the Israelites while they were wandering for 40 years, how God gave them order, God gave them instructions, and they had responsibilities that they had to live out, and requirements for things that they were to do and not do. And so there's so much we can learn from that. And number two, we may only in a given day interact with, 10 or 20 people, and may we do that well and honor God in all that we do, whether we're having our coffee break, meeting somebody for a planning session or setting goals for the next year, whatever it might be, that we just do it with giving God the glory, recognizing that He has us in the position He has us in on purpose. And so I hope that that's an encouragement to you, that you take it as a challenge, that you also just, as you're looking towards the end of the year, which is just a couple of months away, that we are very intentional with all the people that God brings into our lives. And I just want to encourage you to read the rest of the newsletter to learn about some things that sheWorks4Him is going to be involved in. My husband and I are going to be involved in 2026. Places that you can join us. There's even a virtual event at the very beginning of November that we've participated in that's actually free, and I'll have that link in the show notes or in the video notes for you as well, so you can find that easily. But I just want to be a resource for you, help you to find ways that can encourage and challenge you in the season that you're in. And there's other things in the newsletter that I want you to be aware of. So take a moment to read it. And if you have any questions, or just don't hesitate to reach out to me, I would love to hear from you. Martha at sheWorks4Him.com.